All right, we're set.
Dropping my light here. Hello, Miss Rochelle. How are you today?
Great. It's a nice and hot 91 degrees in Arizona.
It's pretty warm here today. I think we're in the 70s, but it just feels like the heat is coming. This Texas weather, you know, it comes quick. So
It's bipolar.
yeah. So it's so nice to see you and to get together for our Talk About It Tuesday again. So we kind of discussed a little bit of what we're going to do topic wise, and we want to talk about being intentional. We want to talk about attractive marketing, and we want to talk about VIPs. Now, these are all huge topics. So we're just going to keep it very kind of short and to the point. And then later down the road, we can go into more detail for each of them. But being intentional, what does that mean to you, Rochelle? I think you're so good at being intentional.
Well, thank you for that. Every time I literally reach out to somebody, it's always within that attention that they are going to start thriving with me, that, you know, I already put it in their path, whether it's now, it's 6 months from now, it's 6 years from now. Like, I always want to, you know, ask and talk with them with intention, because it's not just about the sell. It's about how is this going to impact their lives? If I know they're a mama that's, you know, struggling with their day to day, or someone that's working, you know, those 12, 14-hour shifts or whatever, there's so many different things and ways that Thrive can impact their life. And so when you hit those pain points and you're intentional with reaching out to them, say, hey, like, I get it. You know, this is where I was, you know, and sharing my part of my story that they can relate with, you know, that's the biggest thing. And you just don't want to come out salesy. You want to make sure that you are reaching out to them for their best interest. It's not about you. And through that, it's going to be a genuine reach out to where they're not going to feel pushed or, you know, trying to be sold on something.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what I noticed too is there's a lot of times where I'm intentional about, you know, I don't just, oh, hi, my name's Krista and I sell Thrive. You know, I'm very careful about making sure I build those relationships. And if you see somebody that you're like, oh my gosh, they need Thrive like I did, you know, I don't go straight to that point. You know, I'm very, very cautious about how I treat that person, because people that you love and care about, and they love and care about you, they're gonna listen. And so I think that that's important too. A little example, I have a friend that I go to the gym with, and I met her through the gym, and I see her, you know, discomfort. I see the different things that she's struggling with, and I know that Thrive would make a difference. So I've thrown it out there a few times, what I take, and, you know, they are like, oh, Krista, you always do this at the gym and we can't keep up. And I'm like, well, I'm cheating, guys. Remember, I take Thrive. You know, I just throw it out there, little things. And though this is somebody that I've finally approached and said, girlfriend, do you want to try it? And she said, no, I'm not interested. Today, she put a post up for me. I didn't ask. She just said, hey, I know this stuff works. I'm not using it yet, but my girlfriend, I can see the changes in her. And if anyone has questions, please reach out to her. I thought, like, how cool is that she did that for me and shared with her audience, even though she's not even a Thriver yet. But I've known since day one to build that relationship and that trust. And I have a feeling that that's going to come soon, because I've been intentional with this relationship, not just, like you said, not just to sell. We're not here to sell people. We're not going door to door. We're just giving them this opportunity, and we know it can help them. And that fuels us to talk about it and share it more.
I 100% agree. You want the long-term relationships, nothing short-term, you know, because we're not going to be able to do anything with a one-time order. You know, we truly want the residual from this. And the more that you are purposeful with building those relationships, the more your auto ship days grow, the more you're going to see more people want to jump on board. And the way that you deliver, like, you want to approach somebody the way that you would want to be approached. Yeah. You know, nobody likes the spammy messages. Nobody likes the sales tactics. Like, it's just be real, you know? And sometimes I'm super honest with people. Like, I'm like, you know, Starbucks is not paying you to be posting their drink, you know, at 3 times a day. So, you know, why don't you stop wasting your money and hop on board with me? Like, depending on the person, I'm pretty blunt, but, you know we have a solution to people's problems, and we know that, you know, this is for everybody. So it's just being intentional, being purposeful, and knowing, you know, planting that seed. You know, I just had a girl start, and I've been working on her since 2015.
Wow.
So be patient.
Yeah. Well, you built that relationship over time. And so they're watching. And that's one thing I try to tell my team a lot is is they're watching us. It's, not that anyone wants to see you fail, but they want to see like, oh, is this something that's like a fad? Are they going to do it for a little while and then it's going to fall off, or are they going to be consistent? You have been consistent. People have seen that over the years. I've been in it for a year now, and my growth and my attitude, even just watching an old live, I'm like, wow, blown away by who I've become because of the product, because of the company, because of what I get to do for other people. And then now it's my job to show that and attract people through what I'm showing other people, through my attitude. If I'm in the grocery store about to beat my kid, that doesn't look very good, as far as my attitude and the way that Thrive makes me feel. I don't really get to that point because Thrive makes me feel good, but it's all together.
Yeah.
You go ahead and share about attractive marketing. I got to go tell my kid to stop screaming.
Okay. Well, attractive marketing is really about promoting Thrive as a lifestyle. We are not just a fad, not something you're going to do for 30 days and then give up. We want to show it as, how is it changing your life? Is it making your mornings easier? Is it making you more patient with your kid? Is it making you be excited when you wake up in the morning instead of, feeling droggy? Every single day I post in my stories, super consistent with that, because I want to show people my morning, what I take every single morning. What are these 3 steps? Don't just post a picture of your capsules. Nobody knows what that is. Just be like, these are my jumper cables in the morning. These are what help me get me up and alert, give me that mental clarity, put a purpose behind that post and attract them. We all know people want to feel better. We all know people want to look better. So, just like you posting at the gym, like Thrive's giving me that energy to get out of the house and, have an afternoon workout or take a walk with the kids or go to the park or whatever. Just like us today, posting our vehicles, we have I had never had a goal of earning an auto bonus with this company ever. And, I haven't had a car payment since August 2015. And that's just mind blowing to me that that's a ridiculous amount of money. So that could be someone's hope, seeing that post saying, what, she did this, well, so can I. And just being really intentional with your posts as well, because nobody likes, memes or graphics that nobody's going to look or post through, like on your story, they're just going to click through that. So, and showing your face, that is one of the biggest things that was a game changer in my business, was showing my face. And the following that you have, they're watching, they're wanting to see what you're doing. And when they see you happy every day, when they see you going to the gym, when they see you improving your life, that's attractive marketing.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like too, I've noticed a huge change when I go live. Now, I still don't like to go live. That doesn't make it any easier. I've gotten better at Insta story talking, but when I do an actual live and I'm just genuinely telling people, this is what it is, this is why, and I just want to share my heart, they can tell. They hear it in your voice. They feel that passion you have for what you're doing and what you're sharing. And I've noticed every time I've actually done it, I've gotten 5 or more people reach out with feedback, even if it's not Thrive related, like, hey girl, I'm so glad you're doing so well. Anything but that's still positive feedback. They're still watching, and they might not want it right now, but they're still going to keep their eye out and see what we're doing. And I've had so many people that are like, I've been watching you for a while, oh, I saw your one post, and so you just never know. And if you're struggling to find what to post, follow some leaders. Follow your leader, follow some people that are where you want to be, and see how they write the post and what they do. You don't copy it exactly, because then you're going to mess up your algorithms. But if you're struggling, you have to just look up to what you want to be and find. I have other 200Ks. I just okay, what are they doing? What's working for them? I'm going to take a little bit of that, because that's who you want to be. And also, if you're not getting a lot of action on your post, it might be because you're not acting on social media a lot. And if you're not engaging, it doesn't matter how good your post is. Yeah, you could have the best picture and the best wording, and the post is so heartfelt and right on, but people aren't seeing it because you've got way too many friends on your list and you don't engage with anybody. So then you're not in their algorithm. So we definitely need to do a social media, the do's and don'ts with that. But I love what you said though, just about showing what this opportunity has done for us and what it does for our daily
Mhm.
life, you know?
Yeah,
So,
and that's another thing too. Like every once in a while, I'll go through my friends list and just like pick a letter and go through the J's. And if this person's been inactive since 2019, get them off. Like, try not to friend like a million other thrivers because we need room for new non-thrivers. And but always find someone that inspires you. Hey, I like the way that they share, and make it your own. I mean, I do that all the time. Like, I'm like, I love how she shared that, so I'm gonna copy that idea and make it my own.
yeah, definitely. Okay, VIPs. What is the VIPs?
The
So
VIPs.
I mean, it's the best idea I think that I've ever heard as far as network marketing, because it gives you this tool right out of the gate to make
Mhm.
a large sum of money and to get people on board. Like, it's genius.
Well, what it is it's Lavelle setting you up for success.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other company that's going to give you that return, and when you get started with this, you're going to have so many people that you're thinking about you want to join you. So if you find 2 customers that order on auto ship and 2 promoters that join you and order that promoter pack and start their journey, with that first 800 in sales, you're going to be getting $660 back in commission and bonuses, and 100 of that is credits. So, and then like for me, that helped me to buy additional products to try and, and then share some to get incentives to other people to join. So, I knew nothing about, network marketing when I started. I mean, I had less than like 200 people on my Facebook. So people were always like, I don't know anybody. Well, that's not true. It's not really who you know, it's who you know and then who they know. And there's always people out there looking to feel better and look better. And so, I was able to hit both VIP 800. And then if you double up, that's VIP 1600. So 2 more customers or 2 more promoters. And then all within the first 14 days, earning 1,300 bucks. And I was clueless. Like all I was doing was just sharing and bringing people in and connecting them with somebody else to share their story, because my story was so new. And that's the beauty of this business and duplication. It will truly watch your volume grow. And I know in the beginning I was signing up promoters left and right that weren't hitting. Now I'm more intentional with getting them on board, kind of like an interview style. Like, what is it that you're looking for? Like you said, what's that wish list? If you could have people join you, who would these people be? I'm writing them out and putting names in these spaces for those people to envision them hitting these bonuses, because they're very doable. People put personal roadblocks in front of them to not hit. And, it's not the end of the world. We have multimillionaires that never hit these bonuses. So that doesn't stop you, but we want to keep that ball rolling once we help you hit those bonuses.
Yeah, definitely. And I like that it's not everybody has to hit them to be successful. It's a great way to start. I feel like it puts some fuel. I hit 800 and 1600 and that just like filled my tank. And I was like, all right, let's do this, and then I was able to jump on, but the people that I brought on weren't able to hit theirs, and it wasn't the end of the world. So I learned real quickly how like we could all benefit from that being an option, but that wasn't the only option as well. There's a lot of other things. And what I love about Lavelle is all year round, they give you opportunity to make bonuses. They give you opportunity to, grow. And okay, well, every customer gets a free $25. And it's like, and all you need is a customer account, so like different ways they purposely plant things throughout the year so that your business can continue to grow and thrive, because we're excited. To me, it's exciting to constantly have something to work towards.
Yeah.
Like the bonuses right now, like these huge rank advancement bonuses, just watching other people hit them is just so incredible. And seeing these families' lives change. Now, did I hit one yet? No, but I'm just helping other people hit stuff, and I'm helping watch, including myself in all these other people's lives. And that just fuels my fire and makes my heart.
Yeah.
excited.
How much are you growing? Yeah. How much are you growing from that? And I mean, they did, I definitely have missed out on a lot of the promotions, but like our company doesn't have to offer these incentives. They don't have to do these things. So no other company is doing what we're doing, and especially joining for free. you know, even clicking that promoter account, you can hit your VIPs before you ever order anything. Like no other company's got to do that for you. So, you know, don't take advantage of that, and really be passionate and confident that you are a part of a company that's doing things that other companies aren't. So I think that's the biggest thing, is building that confidence. Because I know in the beginning I didn't know how to talk to people. I was scared to use somebody else to talk for me, and so I wish in the beginning I would have kind of changed that up. But you know, that's why we learn how we are now, so we can be better leaders for others. You know, so I know way more now than I did back then, and you know, we just got to keep growing and being open-minded. You know, this is something that you got to be coachable, and the VIPs are great, and something I definitely don't ever, I always sign up somebody with an intention that they're going to hit at least one.
Yeah, I like that. So I mean, most of the people that are going to listen to this probably are already promoters with us. They've probably already gone past their VIPs, but they're going to be bringing people on. So what I would say is the goal as you bring somebody on, first thing is to make them do their list. Like we said, the wish list. Write down 4 spots for customers and 4 spots for promoter, and fill those spots with names. Give those positions a face so that you have an idea who you're going to talk to, and go from there and reach out. Those are the people that love and care about you. Those are the people that are going to trust you and jump in without trying, you know, and whether you've tried or not, say, hey, do this with me. I haven't tried it, but I'm really excited. One thing I did is I did my samples live. When I first got my sample packs, I posted about it. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what the outcome was going to be, or whether I'd be a customer or a promoter or anything. But I just decided, like, hey, I'm going to talk about this and just see what happens. So I think that's part of the reason I did hit my VIPs, is because people had already seen what I was doing. And when I said, okay, who's next? Who's joining me? People were interested in going, you know? So I think fill those spots. Yeah, definitely. Fill those spots. We do have memory joggers. So if anyone needs a memory jogger, reach out. That's basically just a list of people that you might know that you can talk to. And if you can get a promoter pack, get a promoter pack. So you have samples, so you have extra on hand that you can share with other people.
Yep. No, 100%. I bought the 800 pack. I believe I was my 2nd or 3rd month. And I literally packaged that out into 3 or 4 days, and I sold it in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And you can sell it.
See, that's what I think a lot of people think. I give out samples. So a lot of people assume that they have to buy a bunch of product and give it out. You don't. In the beginning, I sold my sample packs at value, you know, $5 a day. So I sold the sample packs. I got that money back, but I got more money into it because people were purchasing after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only thing I like to do, what I've learned with smart sampling is, if they buy a $20 pack for 4 days and they order within that 4 days, then I give them that $20 back, because I know that's their full-time order. You know, it just it gets people to order quicker than just kind of sitting on the fence.
100%. I love that. Well, thanks so much for doing another meeting with me, and I hope that this can help some of our promoters out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll just keep going with it and see. There's always new stuff going on, and then of course what we'll build up to Thrivepalooza, which I'm super excited about. And you know, we'll go from there. So excited.
All right.
Have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Sounds good. Bye.
All right.
Bye.